Pokemon Center. Yes, we were talking about the Pokemon Center today, but I kind of want to go a different direction, which I haven't really talked about in a while, honestly. You just talk about this here and there with the Pokemon Center queue. But recently, the Pokemon Center queue has been very, very interesting. It's either you've had really good luck with it or you've had horrible luck with it. Me personally, I have had horrible luck with it personally. The only last drop that I was personally able to get was Black Bolt and White Flare, and how long was that ago? Maybe like 2 or 3 or 4 weeks ago, like almost a month ago now. Like, it's been a while since he actually came up on the Pokemon Center. So I don't really understand it too as well, because we all know Pokemon Center put this queue and the reason why they put this queue up. If you don't know why, let me kind of give you a little backstory of this. So the Pokemon Center queue started really after Journey Together kind of released. If y'all don't remember what happened with Journey Together, Pokemon Center ETBs, those Pokemon Center ETBs, that drop was absolutely a disaster. I mean, an absolute disaster. If you didn't get those PC ETBs, maybe like before 9 o'clock, or you didn't get in there before 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, after that, the rest of the day, it was absolutely horrible. The whole entire website was just trash. Didn't really make no sense at all. It was just laggy, kicking people out. People were just sitting in line. Like, it wasn't even refreshing the page. It was horrible. I mean, horrible. Trust me, we have gotten a little bit better since then, but the whole reason for this queue, and the reason why I think the reason for this queue, is to keep a lot of people off of the page. So what I think, or main reason what a queue is for, honestly, is to keep a lot of people. Let's say there's like 20, 30,000 people that go to this page. They maybe put in maybe 200 or 300 people at a time. I think it's bigger numbers. The numbers aren't really something we're focusing on right now, but they put these people in a queue, so people sit in a queue, but they put these other amount of people in actually on the website. The one thing that I really don't understand with this queuing system is this is supposed to help kind of the problems that they've been having, the errors, everything like that. We know how the queue was that just happened like 2 days ago or something like that. It was horrible. This right here kept happening to me. If y'all don't know what this is called Gray Square. It's a disaster. Whenever you get this, it's typically you're pretty much not getting product. It's pretty bad. Like, it's crazy how they continually to have these different kind of things where it's you can't get product, and it's just not a really good time for people whenever this happens on the Pokemon Center. And the thing that I really don't understand, to me personally, is why are you gonna have a queue? We already know the queue in the first place is an absolute disaster. It's not the best for people. It has a lot of errors. People wait on here. You're literally waiting for, like, I don't even know, sometimes an hour, hour and a half, depending what the drop is and how popular it is, whatever's dropping on here. Like, we know, like a Pokemon Center ATB, you're pretty much on the website for probably a good, like, maybe an hour and a half minimum. I mean, minimum. It's kind of crazy how that goes. But that's just how it is. But Pokemon Center queue, once you're in this queue, whenever you get past this queue, the website should work fine. That is a whole reason for a queue, in my opinion, to make sure the website keeps some people off of it. That is the whole reason for a queue. But whenever we get to the Pokemon Center website, it's still a disaster in the first place. So I know Pokemon's working on this. I know they are. It doesn't really seem it's really helping out, because how long have we had this queuing system for now? What has it been like? I think at least 4 to 5 months, maybe even longer than that, honestly. Since Journey Together PC ETBs dropped in like January, I think like 10th or something like that. And we're in July right now, so about 6, 7 months. It's been that long. Well, I think it was like end of January when it kind of came out. So about 6 months into this queuing system, and we're still having problems. And the thing too about this queuing system that doesn't really make no sense to me is I maybe understand maybe 1 or 2 people here and there. Trust me, I go live for these drops or whatever like that on the Pokemon Center, so I kind of have a little first-hand notice at how it goes for people and how their queuing system works and everything like that. And trust me, there's a lot of people that get into the Pokemon Center, they'll add the product to cart, and when they get to the checkout menu, you get an error right there. It just doesn't really make no sense to me, because the queuing system is supposed to stop all this product, everything like that. And next thing you know, you have the problem with the temporary unavailable. There's a lot of different problems that Pokemon Center has with the queuing system. The only thing that I would say, though, is the only thing that really helps this queuing system out is when there's a good amount of product that comes up on the Pokemon Center. That is really the only thing that helps this out. As we know, when Black Boy and White Flare products have came up, for me personally, these drops have went, I would say, exceptionally well. I'm not going to say amazing, because for the Black Bolt and White Flare booster bundles, they were kind of rough for me. I kept getting kicked out and everything like that. But the ETBs, I got in there multiple times. This was probably one of the best drops I think Pokemon Center has had in a very, very long time, was the Black Bolt and White Flare ETBs. And why am I really wanting to bring this up and everything like that? Why am I really wanting to talk about this? Because if you don't know, here next week, I'm assuming next week, literally a week from today that I'm recording this video, we are going to be getting Mega Evolutions coming. The ETB, Pokemon Center ETB, is going to be coming live to the Pokemon Center. So how is this drop going to go? In my opinion, if you want me to ask you, what I have seen personally, my personal opinion, I've been seeing this, the newer products that have been coming out, like the Black Bolt and White Flare products, since they have been coming out, this set has not had really crazy problems. Like I said, Black Bolt and White Flare booster bonus was a little bit of a problem for me, but not really the worst problems. And why am I really saying all this? I'm not saying just off of my problems. I'm saying based off of the live streams that I do and how well they go and everything like that for people. So I kind of get a feel for how these drops are going and everything like that. And the booster bonus went really well for people. The ETBs went really well for people. The one thing that is interesting to me is it seems like all of the older products, I wouldn't even say older, but the products that is not Black Bolt and White Flare, pretty much the drops aren't really the best in my opinion. Like we know the build-in battles literally for Destiny Rivals came up I think last week or something like that. I was literally talking about that video yesterday I recorded. That these weren't really the best drops. They sold out within 20-30 minutes and everything like that. It wasn't really the best. And the thing that I really don't understand in my opinion, because I thought what Pokemon was going to do is they were going to make new product that comes up on the Pokemon Center. I thought those releases were going to go really, really well. I didn't know it was just going to be Black Bolt and White Flare products. I thought it was also going to be, we know we have some other products that still need to come back up at Pokemon Center, like the ETBs need to be probably restocked. Don't worry, we'll be making a whole other video of that too. Probably come out next week. The restock video and everything like that. What needs to be restocked on the Pokemon Center. But I don't know where Pokemon does from here. I'm hoping, in my opinion, at least from Black Bolt and White Flare on, Pokemon Center can kind of get this figured out right and make sure there's a lot of product in people's hands. We do know Pokemon has made a couple of statements about these releases and everything like that, being like, hey, more product will be available, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. It's just, what I don't understand is that why is it only newer sets that are coming out, like Black Bolt and White Flare? We don't know exactly how Mega Evolutions are going to go on the Pokemon Center. Hopefully it goes well. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that, because whenever this does come live on the Pokemon Center, I will definitely be going live and walking y'all through this and making sure everybody has the best chance to get this product, because I think it's going to be a disaster. Whenever another Pokemon Center ETBs or whenever a Pokemon Center ETBs comes up on the Pokemon Center, it doesn't really go, or it gets kind of crazy, really, really crazy. As we know with Black Bolt and White Flare ETBs, there was maybe 2 or 3 million people in queue for those. It went kind of crazy. So I can definitely see the same thing with these Mega Evolutions. People are just really wanting to collect Pokemon Center ETBs now, so they're very sought after products. It's exactly what it is. So we'll have to really see what happens. I'm just hoping and really why am I making this video? I guess to kind of vent a little bit and kind of talk about it, and just, it doesn't make no sense to me, because a queuing system is supposed to be the reason to fix all the problems. As I was stating earlier, why the queuing system kind of start is because of how Journey Together drop went. It went not the best. It was a disaster. Everything, a lot of people weren't able to get it the whole entire day. It was just horrible. Pokemon Center known that reason. So does this Pokemon queuing system help out? It definitely does. Don't get me wrong on that. It has definitely helped out, and we have moved forward from it. But with me saying that, I can definitely see Pokemon Center kind of getting better with this. It's just, it's just going to have to take some time. I would say we have been getting a lot of maintenance updates, everything like that. And what is very interesting to me too as well is because it seems like, and how do I know Pokemon Center is getting better with the queuing system? Because this gray page right here, or the gray squares, this page right here you're looking at, we haven't really had this happen a lot of times. It seems like there's always new problems that come up on the Pokemon Center. So what does that mean? That means Pokemon Center seems to be fixing some of the problems, and they're kind of, I guess, other problems are kind of coming up. That's what I'm assuming here with all this, if that really makes sense, because there are a couple of problems that we have seen consistently coming up, like the error 17, error 15, all those kind of different things. When you go to checkout, it doesn't really work the best. It's just, there's a lot of problems that consistently keep coming up, but there are always some new problems that are going to come up as well too, because them fixing old problems, everything like that. But we'll have to really see what happens. Just hope the rest of the drops, I guess, hopefully for Black Bolt and White Flare, all the products that come out for that, hopefully the rest of these all go well with the drops. That's what I'm assuming here. Whenever we start to get Black Bolt and White Flare products drops not being really, really well, then we'll kind of know Pokemon Center is kind of just, just not doing the best, or just gave up on it, honestly. So we'll have to see what happens, though. In my opinion, I think it will go well. What is really going to be the tail sign of this is going to be the Mega Evolutions Pokemon Center ETBs that come out most likely next week, July 10th. That's what I'm assuming here. We'll have to see what happens, though, so stay tuned for that. Just kind of want to go over this and talk about this a little bit. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. What problems have y'all been having on the Pokemon Center? Do you think the Pokemon Center is going to get better with it? I genuinely think they will. We'll have to see what happens, though. Appreciate it if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also check the link down in the description for Vault X binders. You get 10% discount code. Appreciate it. It'll support the channel. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one. Peace.